Okay, we're gonna handbrake the gods here real quick. Gentlemen, welcome to the bowling league. Thanks for being here. Thanks for getting your bowling shoes on with us tonight.
Polished up and everything, I see, Daniel.
Nice.
Polished?
Yeah, your shoes. I like them.
The bowling shoes.
I wish I had some shoes on. It's actually kind of cold.
Nice. And you're in the south too. When it gets cold down there, it really gets cold.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so objective of this game is, in this case, to defend, meaning push these other nerds off of A, B, and C. If we can't push them off, we keep them busy for a long enough time to run the clock down. And so every second that they're not capping is a second we're winning. And we just add up enough of those seconds and we actually win. That we are on all 4 of the slots tonight, gentlemen, means that we can actually own this game at a level that is impossible otherwise.
Yeah.
Basically, lots of communication, we help each other out, but most importantly, we do the same thing at the same time. So if we have a coordinating move, 4 of us doing something at the same time, this game's not designed to withstand that kind of awesomeness. It's gonna give right up.
Like especially if we're capping.
Yeah, we're getting like
having
monster
4 people coordinate on one
target, like
one target. Done sauce.
Done sauce. Those little hexagons at the top show how much they're capping. They're gonna get A. They're gonna get A. So A is almost done, and once they get A, we'll have to fall back. You got 40 seconds to follow the little red arrow on your compass back to the place the game wants you to be.
Civilization.
Do what you're told, little soldier.
Do what you're told, little soldier. Well, these are these heads-up display helmets are how you clock in.
Yeah.
Full 8 hours.
It's humane.
You can fake them out if you put like a dog in it, but sometimes people manually check the visor camera and they can tell. I barely know what I'm saying.
No, yeah, no. I'm like,
you know
I
how
was thinking
people
about
fake out
those AI assistants, that wearable.
When I was working for Microsoft and I was running an Xbox customer service team, we had a piece of software that was supposed to tell if people were at their computers because it was distributed, like it was remote, and you could fake it back then. Now there's just software that'll fake a mouse movement, like a mouse jitter, but you could fake it by letting your mouse dangle and then having like a fan blow on it, because it would be like semi-random. Anyway, it's like you could take like a long lunch if you wanted to, and not get a foul of the software. And that's also why it was so easy to fake it out. I never used it as a metric for my people. I just said, did you take enough calls? Did you do enough? And if they said, if that was a yes, then they were good, whether they were mouse jiggling or not.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. You wonder how good, like, it can't be such a, like a psyop metric.
It's a total fuck you trust-wise metric. It's like, no. We're just gonna make sure you're still alive, like regularly. And by regularly, I mean every 4 seconds.
Right.
Or whatever it is, you know.
You need to be touching the buttons.
It also just screams fake it out. You know, I was actually a pretty hard worker, and I did a great job with the team or whatever. But I hated that I was being monitored in that fashion, so I relished faking it out even when I didn't have to. I was like, take that.
I'm going to get this every time. Yeah. I will win this game since that is the bare minimum.
Well, yeah, and it's also just such a micromanaging boss thing to do. I never brought it up. I was never like, hey man, you were idle for 4.5 minutes. That's unacceptable, man.
Yeah, God,
I was just staring at my screen, crying. Is that okay? No, it's not. You gotta jiggle your mouse while you're crying.
Did they monitor your camera?
There were no cameras back then.
Okay.
It was like pre-widespread video.
Yeah.
You can get like 4 people on a video, but nothing like Zoom now. And that's because of the backbone of the internet. You know this stuff now, Peter. That's because you have more data centers and more server hardware available, and that's why you can rig up something like a Zoom, because the connections between all the points are super fast, and the infrastructure of the internet just wasn't there.
Right. The network was literally not strong enough for that.
Yeah, you could do like 1 or 2 maybe, and that was magic.
But to scale it up the way it's been, and to have so many different actually kind of competing.
Well, this is
well,
an example.
actually, it's
this
like
fourplex.
Zoom, Google.
You gotta have the hardware. You gotta have the dollars.
Yeah. There's not many companies that are doing it decent, like at a commercial and high quality
You
level.
could, as an individual, pay for AWS hosting, and it would work on AWS. Like you could get 64 people on a Zoom call that you rolled your own.
Which I'm sure that's what Zoom does a lot, is they use AWS.
They could. It would be possible.
Dude, so many people use AWS.
AWS that's the way.
It's just cloud computing, bro.
Cloud computing. You don't have to own that hardware.
Everyone metered
you don't
usage,
have to go
whatever
plug in
you
Ethernet
want.
cables all over the world.
Yeah.
Someone else will do it.
Yep, Amazon.
Commodity computing.
They don't even do last mile, baby. They do the middle.
Damn.
It's a smart move.
Dude, I can't believe we're doing this.
B. Yeah, we held B off pretty well.
Nice. We got a Yoda factor here. Yoda factor.
Where's that green
I got a
puppy?
big gun.
He's
big gun
concussed. Shoot
Big
him in
gun
his head.
Unloaded in him until I got shot in the back.
There's a whole lot of people overrunning us there.
Taco is stand.
Taco's last stand.
Almost. Nice. On you, Turtle Justice.
Nice. How you guys doing there? Hanging in there? I can't hear you guys so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am doing great, but yeah, Josh and Daniel. Josh.
I'm trying to figure this out still.
Trying to figure this out? Okay, I'm gonna boost your volume next chance I get.
Yeah. Barely hear him.
Boosteroni here.
That's what
Okay,
it is.
Bustamante. Little Bustamante. The practice.
Yoda's absolutely kicking.
Bustamante.
Yeah, Yoda is pretty good.
Booty.
Alright.
I came in
Single
as
point of
small
failure.
and just
Last.
sacrificed myself. pretty
Jeez,
much.
7 minutes.
Minutes in heaven.
7
Let's
minutes
go.
in heaven, baby.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, I can't wait till I get there. Let it
Dude,
through
the
the
first-
tunnel, baby. We'll make it.
First time I ever
We're
kissed a
gonna
girl
make it.
was at a Halloween party under a heavy degree of social pressure to do so. It was kind of like a 7 minutes in heaven kind of thing.
That's fun.
That woman's name was Memory Smith.
Memory.
Memory Smith
That's
was her
cool.
name, and it was an absolutely terrifying experience. I can't even tell you how strong the butterflies were. So great.
So great, he says.
I mean, it's kind of cool to get so bent out of shape over a kiss.
Yeah. It's cute.
Do you guys remember your first kiss?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Was it like your dog
I
or
do.
something?
my first
Just
kiss was with I was like 5 or 7, but there was a girl who really liked me that was younger than me.
Wait,
who
you were
kept
kissing
me.
You were 5 and kissing a younger girl?
No,
wow.
the girl was kissing me. We were
I see what you're
friends, but
Yeah,
she
yeah.
liked me, and she was just
Like, let's
taking
kiss.
shots. Yeah.
Taking shots. That's fun.
And I was just naive and like, whoa.
What's going on?
Yeah.
This comes with responsibilities.
But I
What
do
are they?
see-
I've been uninformed.
Yeah. That was just cute. We didn't know what we were doing.
Exactly. That's fun. Alright, I'm gonna boost Amante some other mics here.
Damn. There's lots going on.
Yeah,
There's a lot
anyways.
going on. There's always
Welcome.
There's
to
always
the
a lot going on.
party.
Talk to
Step
us last
right
stand,
in and
boost
have
Amante.
yourself a bomb.
This game is the game of a lot going on.
Maybe.
We like to call it a Vietnam simulator for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
kinda like
someday
a
we hope to
chaos of-
play. Someday we hope to play an evening where the bodies stack up.
Yeah, it would be a
Or just
really nice
one.
hack. If like they didn't go away when you shot them, they just made piles.
Yeah.
Oh, we
A
gotta
grisly,
live.
gruesome game.
gotta
We'd lose our
live.
Oh.
PG-13 setting immediately.
Gosh darn it.
Got him, but I
What
died.
the monkeys? All right.
Dude, we got
dude.
this.
Brutal.
They're almost there, dude.
Nah. Dude, no, we're done.
They're gonna get us. They're gonna get us right now.
Oh my
Walk to work
gosh.
day. We gotta get there.
Fuck, they put us
Dude.
behind a fucking bush! What? That was so
Behind the
slap
bush.
in the
Behind the
face,
bush.
dude!
That was a you thought moment.
Quick break and we're back at it, gentlemen. Quick break and we're back at it. Here we go.
Alright. Let's
Handbrake of the
go.
gods, we find- Okay, practice is. We lost somebody. We lost somebody.
Josh fell off.
There we go.
Whoa.
There we go. Almost. All right. There we go. There we go. Josh is
Yeah, I
back
need
testing.
to update these cards.
Oh, nice. That makes sense to me. All right, you're at 150 volume, which is good.
Don't stand in front of me.
Okay.
Nice.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
They seem like really aggressive tonight, Peter.
Right?
The AI
Do
isn't
they
like,
know
who
we're
are
all
we
playing
fighting?
together?
I
Obviously
think
they know that.
maybe it does.
The
I don't know, maybe it
servers
just
know that.
maybe it ratchets it up or something.
Maybe.
I'm whipping out a big gun.
But the bot seems heavier.
Yeah, the
Not
bot
even
seemed
the.
more on it. Like they've paid their taxes, their to-do lists are done. They're just killing us for fun. They're no stress here.
Yeah, well funded.
Well funded, well trained. Hey, did you guys catch that Randall Carlson podcast where he was talking about that wild plasma engine technology?
Yeah.
That was
Heard some more
wild.
about that?
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was really interesting. I like the geometry factors that they're hinting at. It seems like there's some legitimate there's some power infrastructure in London that's testing it out or in the UK or something like that. That outside of London, I think that.
I thought it was going to be something super hard to understand and like terribly esoteric, but he did a great job of explaining it. Basically, that
he's
lightning.
Explaining it now.
What's that?
He's explaining it now.
He was explaining at least the way that the lightning tube worked.
Okay.
That I found that was an interesting, and
Okay,
I followed it.
Send it.
He was also not getting into it terribly deeply. It's not like, but no, the concept goes, you know, there's 4 states of matter. There's liquid, solid, and gas, and then there's plasma. And plasma is kind of the stuff that happens on like the surface of the sun and shit. But plasma also happens where we live in the form of lightning. Lightning is plasma. And that's it's a state of matter that's like very special in terms of like just energy and like it's just not something we interact with very often in our daily life. But what the device he was talking about was doing was using sound to start microcavitations in water. I believe that was the medium. So the sound somehow makes little bubbles, and those little bubbles have an infinitely tiny amount of plasma that they kick out when they go from being one state of bubble to another state of bubble. And combined with this crazy tube, and the tube was a fixed shape,
like a resonance chamber for air.
Yeah, it was some kind of, and the tube itself seemed to take advantage of some principles of gas that are just not taught in high school. Like you had a hot current and a cold current coexisting in a tube, and they were flowing back and forth, one inside of the other. Whoa. So as one of the gases
behind us.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, got it. Cleared up the behind. Double entendre. Okay, yeah. So in this special tube, as these bubbles are undergoing their situation and they're changing from one to the other, at this stage you're adding a little bit of energy to make this happen. You get it causes this plasma to come into existence, and this water becomes a plasma, and the plasma wants to travel down the tube.
Yeah, plasma wants to travel down the tube to the water. Or is that the other way?
To one of the spheres. It's like one of the. They call it a Vajra. It might be like.
Oh, because they got double spheres, and the spheres have like
double spheres,
fins inside of them.
Yeah, it takes the hot gas and the cold gas, and the difference between the hot gas and the cold gas causes motion of the gas through the tube.
Yeah,
so it's like the water gas is rushing around. It's getting this zhuzh around this sound thing, and it's turning into plasma. But then it's producing energy. It's like it's just running. It's like an engine that just keeps running. So you use some energy to get it started.
Okay.
But then you're basically milking the plasma states, changing forms over and over again to get more energy. So you've got this immense amount of energy that's pouring out of this thing. And you can do it in your garage. And apparently the plans are downloadable. And it's just a matter of being able to mill. Oh, they're on B. They're totally on B. You guys got it.
B. Bad.
I'm gonna stay over here and cover A.
Oh shit. Step
Do
in
that.
your
I'm
guy.
gonna come in with.
Oh fuck! I accidentally threw my grenade into the wall.
Nice.
I'm gonna come in as Palpatine.
Nice. We gotta fall back a little bit here now. Nice effort though. Yeah, so if that works, you're gonna take every little bit of energy that's on the Earth. Like a thimble full of energy gets you a gallon of energy, if that makes sense. Like like the energy, the work that you could get out of like a gallon of gas, you can get now for like a thimble. And when energy costs drop like that, crazy things become possible. Like you're running server farms and you're just running a lot more AI, or you're farming a lot more because you've got the energy to do it, or you're distilling sunlight, or into rocket fuel, or there's just a quadrillion things you can do. You can pull carbon out of the air. You can just a bunch of energy means a bunch of awesomeness, more or less. You can heat houses. Just heat all the houses. Make it warm for everybody. You could do it with that kind of energy.
Yeah, you just like
exchange.
kind of across the board lower the cost of living.
Yeah, exactly.
And you make
Everybody
more
becomes more
things
wealthy.
possible.
Yeah. Yep. And
Because technology is powered.
Lights stay on more. Security systems stay on more. Computers think more. You can train more machine learning models.
Hey.
Yep. It makes sense.
I'm staying on B. They're coming on B.
Man, they are bum rushing A.
They're bum rushing B too.
B2.
I'm telling you, these
Bummer.
bots are something else.
They're putting all their booty into it. They're
Put
going
your back
hard.
into it.
Yep. Precisely.
A is semi-defended. Now the defenses are down.
B
Oh,
is
man.
being
Alright. B is being chainsawed. I'm gonna help you on B
Yeah.
here, Turtle
I'm
Justice.
getting
I'm with you.
my
Let's
booty.
slice these
I'm
nerd
dead.
buckets down.
I died. I have passed on to another realm.
I hear you
Reincarnate,
really
reincarnate.
well right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that was
got
good.
flanked.
That was close. That
Ouch.
was close mic action. Man, there's a lot of them on B.
Right?
This is fun.
I feel like
I'm
three
running
people.
a heavy at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I am.
So
I do heavies.
I have heard about crazy energy machines my whole life. Like ever since I was a kid, people were talking about cars that could run on water, but the government shut it all down or whatever. This one sounds like it's out there in a way that like you could see it happening. That would be really nice to break that monopoly on energy and just get us off of, because you can still use carbon to do it. You just use a lot less carbon.
A lot less, yeah.
Yeah, whatever you have goes a lot further. Okay,
What were they
falling back.
saying that, so what efficiency does it add to an engine? Because I remember there's people that I've watched some videos and there's some people in Australia who actually had a car working with it.
That's
with
amazing.
This technology, like an engine that uses this.
Yeah. I didn't really catch that. It was kind of really raw backyard numbers. It looked pretty raw. Like
Yeah, well, as soon as I heard about it, and I just went to YouTube to see what the different types of people who were talking about it were, and there weren't too many people talking about it. But there was some groups of people connected to each other in Australia who were
they were figuring it out.
documenting it, but they were just like earth science YouTubers who
Nice.
were
Behind us.
Because energy's
interviewing
life.
some people.
Energy is warmth when it's cold. Energy is refrigeration
that same
for
door from
food.
before is getting donkeyed.
Like
I don't know what I meant
there
by
were
that,
wars fought over salt. Because no one had figured out a fridge yet. They were like, dude, we're going to fight you war style over this salt. Because that's the only way you're preserving things was with salt. Isn't that crazy? We just
Some
give away
places salt
that
is still a
condiment
huge
now.
It makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, right now there's like they've been destroying South Florida for years over the sugar industry.
Really?
Yeah, dude. The Everglades is shot.
Oh, they've been like slashing and burning to make cane sugar or something?
Oh,
well,
that
no,
door,
they just kind
that
of
door.
re-engineered how
Woo!
water works in southern Florida. Oh my gosh, that guy
Overrun,
came right around the
overrun.
corner and just drilled me
I'm
to death. I
overrun.
felt every single shot.
Overrun, overrun. You're right, you're right, you're right. Oh my
From
god.
the back, from the back.
Alright, they're on, they're on. Boy, they cleaned us out. We should hide somebody. We should have one dude run away, and then we reincarnate on that dude, and then he gets to die.
A is being
I can run.
thrashed upon
Tortured.
right now.
Alright, I'm running.
We gotta get down there.
Right now I'm doing what I can.
Alright,
from
we
the
cut him
top.
down a little bit, cut him down a little bit. Gotta stop the steal, stop the steal. I'm reincarnating Turtle Justice. Alright, Taco's last stand. Hang in there. I got you, Taco. Turtle Justice, we gotta stop the steal over here. Alright, kill these damn Ewoks. Clean out these filthy animals.
They're just so plentiful.
So plentiful. Alright, there's Luke Skywalker down there.
There is a Luke.
We're shooting him. We're shooting him a lot. Really, getting rid of that Luke is the goal. They're capping with that Luke.
I don't see him.
Keep an eye on the meter. Keep an eye on the meter. We're gonna have to jump down there real soon. Come on, die, Luke, you fuck.
Got
All right,
Luke.
we're rushing him. We're rushing him. Bum rush him. Bum rush him. All right, we got a Lando Calrissian over here.
Got Lando.
Nice. They were getting reincarnates big time. Okay, boy, they are flocking in here. Holy chunk monkeys. That's the last one of those they can do. Next time they keep it.
Oh. Wow.
Stack it up, stack it up. Let's go. Okay, they're coming from the left tube, left tube. We should try not to bunch up so much. But that's a finer detail. Right now we just cut them down, cut them down, cut them down. Make them reincarnate. Burn this minute 36.
Know which direction they're coming
Nice.
from.
We got a nice
mostly.
balance here. All right, where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Okay, we got Central Hall.
from the right.
Central Hall here. Oh boy. Got some reincarnates. All right, they're right behind that boulder. Got him. Central channel. Okay, we got a Wookiee on the central.
Okay, the side one again is getting thrashed.
Left. Got it.
Left.
On it. Nice. Boy, they stack up nice there. That Wookiee was just like hanging there. That was like a server error. All right. All right. Whoa! We just got knocked off by a stupid. Okay, it was stupid Wookiee. Prepare to die. There. All right. All right. On the left. On the left.
Never
Nope,
heard of
empty on the
dying.
left. They're in the center. 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 All right. Here's an Ewok. Wants to die. Shinobi. Hello, Shinobi. We see him all the time. Or her. Whatever Shinobi is. All right. 20 seconds on the
Dude.
left. They're all on the left. They're all on the left. We might have a couple on the right to clean up. Yep, couple on the right to clean out. Dude. Oh, Ewok, fuck. Oh, we're in OT. We're in OT. Clean them out. Clean them out.
I've been defeated. Damn.
Lando Calrissian. Someone is close by. We gotta get him close by, cleaned out.
This was so good. So tense. I'm on
Dude.
you.
Okay, fuck. Are we still there? Are we still there? Okay, Turtle Justice, you're the last one. Stay good. 5 seconds. Stay good. Evade, evade, evade. Run around, run around. No!
No!
Oh, I thought it was over.
Is there at the end for sure? Okay, we did good though. God, why is the difficulty so turned up, Peter? It's
This
so
is
crazy.
good. This was good.
Nice. All right.
I fuck with that.
We're rolling right into the next layer. Dude, I went from 742 to 748 in that. I went up 6 levels in that one. 124,000 experience. That's nuts. This is stupid numbers. They're just throwing experience points at you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that Randall Carlson stuff was good. I'm in my psychedelic book club. I am reading a book by a guy named James Fadiman called The Psychedelic Explorer's Guide, and he was a therapist who was giving legal LSD in the 60s in Menlo Park, California. And before it was made illegal, it was a research experience, and he had pioneered a way of taking scientists who had an engineering problem, like they were trying to figure out how to make a hard drive, or how to make a hard drive smaller, or how to make a monitor, or how to make a monitor smaller, like all of the things we associate with like the progression of computers from the size of a building to something that's in our pockets, right? And for $500, a scientist could roll up into his research lab, and they would sit down and they would think about their engineering problems. Then they would dose them up on some pure LSD, and then they would sometimes see the answer to their problem. And out of like 49 problems, like 47 of them got solved or something like that. And they were doing it so much and so often that they made these giant breakthroughs, and they invented the personal computer. The personal computer was invented next door to a legal LSD technical research facility, which is kind of fascinating, showing the problem-solving nature of that particular entheogen. Entheogen means God generating or God creating, and this whole book is like a cookbook for how to help someone if they're having a bad trip, or how to set up the right environment to have a good one, or what to expect, or what's blowing my mind is his main focus in this is entheogen, is God producing. Like the contact with the divine is the goal of this book through altered states of consciousness. Anyway, it's a freaking fascinating book. It's fascinating that people were doing this in the 60s. It's fascinating that they wrote it down. It's fascinating that like the door is slowly opening back up for more psychedelic research out here in these streets. At least now,
Right.
until we have
It's
our
like
Manson or whatever.
Story of the Manson of 2020.
The Manson of 2020.
The 2030s.
Yeah. Well, in any event, the
Yeah. No, yeah, it is really cool that they wrote it down. Like, it takes a lot of intentionality to...
thousands of supervised trips to get to that point,
Yeah, right. You can be like, yeah, I can write about it like this.
Yeah, like this is what I'm what passes for an expert in these streets.
Yep. I'm gonna put my name on this.
Yeah, that's what's wild. So I'm reading that book, and he has that thing jam-packed with tons of resources. So I'm reading it on my Kindle, and then I've got my phone there, and I'm looking stuff up. And he and his wife have been married for 50 years, and he was talking pretty highly of her in the book. And so anyway, I looked her up. She's a filmmaker. She's a documentary filmmaker, and like all of her work is just available for free on Vimeo. And she had an election stealing, like problem with elections documentary that she made in like 2009 or something. And it was about the last spate of election problems with elections that went from 96 to 2006. And she was talking all about how exit polls are a control on voting. So you have a voting process. People vote, and when they leave the voting booth, they have companies that ask them how they voted, and then they just basically vote a second time into a person's like ledger, right? And what ends up happening is your exit poll becomes an excellent way to say that your election was correct. Because if the official results match the exit polls, that means that everything's cool. And all of these exit polls were classically under 1% deviation. 1.5%. Like, within 1.5% statistical variance, and exit polls match regular elections until you start introducing electronic voting machines. Then it all goes to shit, and they start diverging like crazy. So it's
found
like
a new way to rig the game.
No, and so it was just all about this rigging, and all about this nonsense. But it's so trippy because it's from 2000. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what? Like, and it's like, yeah. And so
old dog, new tricks.
Old dog, new tricks, and just how how they're saying now that, like, oh, you can't talk about elections being bad. That's like something you can't talk about. It's like, okay, first off, you're not my mom, so you don't get to tell me what to talk about.
Not my dad, man.
Yeah, you're not like in charge of me, so like you're not, you know, like I get to talk about whatever I want. They're like, no, you can't do it. It's like the only reason why someone would not want to talk about election tampering is so that they could tamper with an election. Otherwise, what's the harm of talking about something that's already happening? Because apparently it's happening like gangbusters, and not for some elections, for a lot of elections.
All the elections.
Great little documentary. And I gotta tell you,
we can totally do elections on chain, though.
I want that. The entire time I was thinking that, Peter. The entire time I was like, please God, put an app in everybody's phone that makes this work right. But you should be able to do it. All you need is a giant board with every citizen of the United States name written on it, and then each citizen gets to tack up what their vote is if they care to vote, and then everybody can see whether or not they voted. But the only person who can see that you voted is cryptographically tied to a personal key that you have and a key that the state has, and it's very, very, very highly mathematically guarded. These cryptographic secrets,
and only you can scratch on those secrets or something like that.
Yeah, and you can basically mathematically prove that Paul stepped up and punched, and then I can go back and check my vote.
And if Paul
didn't
do
that's
it,
who I voted
nobody
for.
did it.
Yeah, and it's a ledger, and it goes on one time, and that's it, and the entire universe can see it. There you go. Now you're back.
Being flanked.
And the only people that want to resist that are people who want to rig elections. That's it. You aren't getting it done with paper.
Yeah, because it's not, in the grand scheme of things, how...
Headphones, Peter. Oh, crazy sound. 1,000 synapses burning. There it is. It's back. Oh, good. You were saying something?
Do we need to go to B?
Yeah, B. You're right. You were saying something, voting, on chain.
Yeah, the amount of money that is obfuscated due to corruption is totally, like, you could just take like 1 month of that in a country and build the technology that could rocket on. Now, there's all these things about identity which the state owns. The state owns
they've got our driver's
license. You have an
license.
identity with the state. Yeah, but how do they manage those databases?
I just walked into B.
They can totally.
Well, we can just go raw
It's
numbers.
just like they won't mobilize.
If you're a citizen, you're paying taxes, or you're a child, or you're not. You know, but we should number one keep track of our citizens. The entire thing that is the United States should only work for citizens. It shouldn't work for the whole world. It should work for citizens. Why? Because we pay for it. You know, if you
is there anywhere in the
to
Bible that talks about not counting citizens?
Jesus, that's a really specific politic question. I don't recall anything about that.
Politic.
Although I know that Rome counted their citizens, and so did Greece, and they did a damn good job of it. You didn't get the right to vote unless you were a citizen. You weren't, you know. So here's the key. If you encrypt it and you tie everybody's identity so that I have a cryptographic identity that's not going anywhere, etc., then the United States can work for me and my 330 million fellow citizens of the United States of America, and everyone else is locked out. Doesn't work. Nothing works for you. It's you might as well be in another country. You know, it's just gotta. We've got to do it. We've got to do it. Like voting, and also like taxes, and also like any benefit of citizenship should be completely tied to that thing. Like, and it should be math. It should be compatible with the Constitution, compatible with free speech. It should be done in a good way. It's not a way of just like putting everybody in a pen together.
It's not a way of controlling everybody's money.
Oh. No, if you're gonna be a citizen of the United States, that's the minimum that your government can, like, you can put up your hand and be like, yep, that's one of us. That's one of them. That's just minimum.
Yeah.
There's like, if you don't want to be in the United States government game, then you don't have to do that. You can be free as you want. Or, you know, whatever. Like, but yeah, voting. Voting should have the same strength of cryptography and efficiency of an ATM. You walk up to your ATM, or on an app, and you cast your vote in the 2 weeks before an election. You make it so there's no advertising for political purposes until that 2 weeks to keep it cheap, so that just money doesn't just like, there's a million things you can do, but there's like 5 or 6 really good things you can do to take the money out of it and just make it so it's not a game about who has the most money or who controls the most newspapers. That's not how you pick a president. You just pick it based on what, you know, the actual goodness of that person and their awesomeness for being an American.
Yeah, and money is always going to be a part of that game, but money is hard to like.
Yeah.
It's hard to use money to aggregate information and tell other people what the truth is, as we know money today.
There was a plan that a guy named what was his name? Lawrence Lessig. Lawrence Lessig is the guy who created Copyleft, which was not Copyleft, but Creative Commons. And he had an idea that I heard once on the JRE for how to get money out of politics. It was very like you say there, Peter. He didn't say remove money from politics. He said outspend the money. So if you gave every American $200 democracy dollars for an election, that means that every American has $200 democracy dollars that they can donate to any
PACs
candidate.
Look stupid.
Make super PACs look stupid. That's right. You flood the money in from the people. The people use
tax,
and you can use your democracy dollars anywhere. So like, you know, if someone's in a race in Ohio or whatever, and you can convince me to vote for you, I can give you my democracy dollars. It kind of handles a whole bunch of different problems. Anyway, wouldn't political reform be real nice?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Be real nice, yo.
I'm curious to see whether we stop funding
new wars.
Ukraine. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
I've heard in the past few days that there's approval
the war industrial
ratings
complex
for the president are really bad.
I think Vivek is kind of he's not anti-war, but he's very very measured. RFK is apparently like super pro let's go in the Middle East, but other than that, pretty nice. Yeah. Donald Trump got us out of some wars. Only president in modern history that didn't start new war. So there you go. There is an anti-war camp.
The military industrial complex or what? But yeah.
Yeah, big time.
There's a lot of incentive behind giving
really
that
profiteering
stuff to spend money on. Things to spend money on and develop further weapons and further to police the world and create more weapons and a little cycle.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we end up with two candidates that if we'll have a candidate to pick from that is anti-war.
Against war. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be super nice. You could vote for not. Yeah. I think it's just like that person is also good economically because it's not.
Duh.
This money is not going into the hands of Americans.
economy.
It's going into the hands of a couple of people that live in Virginia, that run Lockheed and shit. Like that's who profits from this. It's not regular Americans, unless you're buddied up with defense contractors. We could just do so much better shit.
Even
with
then,
that money.
like defense contractors, they only make up like 10% of the industry, like locally owned ones. It's because the contracts get bought up so fast. And they get written
in a corrupt way where only the largest, most entrenched companies can even qualify for them.
Yeah.
And that's why we get charged like $1 million
And then
for
some
a toilet
veteran
and stuff.
companies, 10%.
Yeah, well,
there you go.
and 10 to 20 or something like that is required to go to veterans on grant funded. We're exploring. I'm trying to understand those options right now and
The
understand.
government,
Nice.
the Congress won't give them the money to spend unless they.
Yo,
Dead.
Did.
just like that.
Damn.
Dead, you're dead. I'm on you, Peter. Coming to help.
On you, Paul.
Nice. I'm in a nice little bird's nest made out of iron over here. Can't be shot on half of my sides, which is good.
Pretty puckered up there.
Puckered up. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Yeah. Okay. Yes. How sweet would it be if the resources of our great nation were used to enrich the lives of the people that populated it? The businesses that are here. You know, the industry, the creativity. That instead of destruction we embraced making shit again, like Elon does. And we make and we build and manufacture.
Do manufacture
exactly.
because it's hard.
Incentivize the bejesus out of manufacturing.
Not because it's cheaper to not
protectionist borders, bring it all back from China.
Because you because you own the government. Well, you're leveraging all of the sanctions and tariffs. The trade,
make those line up
the
to help
influence on trade
our
that
people.
America has in the world.
Dude, that would be such a great feeling that we could all get behind. Like, we kick ass. We're really nice. And you know, making shit, growing shit, feeding the world, exporting good technologies, you know, setting up Vajra plasma coils in third world places to like do shit, you know, after we fix our problems,
Making
obviously.
wells so Mr. Beast doesn't have to.
All of it. So much good. So much good. Let's go, gentlemen. Here we go. Quick break. Here we go.
Ba 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 ba.
And we're falling out of hyperspace. Here we go.
Is Josh here?
Oh, good. He's here, but his video is not. There it
we
is.
go.
There you go. When it goes flat black,
You know, in this neon jungle, even the Rubik's Cubes are trying to solve us.
Have you ever taught yourself how to solve a Rubik's Cube?
I think I've done it like once. I did not I did not memorize it.
When I was a kid, nobody knew how to do them because they were new, and it was a real mystery. Now you can basically learn a technique on YouTube in like 20 minutes, and you can solve it in less than like 40 seconds. It's like not even hard to do in less than 40 seconds. Yeah.
I never got into. Well, there was just always a lot of different types of puzzles to do, so
Yeah.
that was an interesting puzzle. But
I taught myself the
rotating
Rubik's Cube method.
the pattern.
I was on some vacation somewhere. I had a lot of time on a beach somehow, and I taught myself the Rubik's Cube, and it was a nice little mental game to play when I had nothing else to do.
Yeah. You never got.
Also,
into
it was such a magical totem when I was a kid. If you can solve a Rubik's Cube, you're a flat out genius, like hands down, dude. I think it's just funny to hack it. Oh no, someone got kicked out. Daniel got kicked out.
I sure did.
Daniel got kicked out.
What the fuck?
Turtle
They're
Justice
coming
got
from
kicked
the
out.
right.
They're coming from the right. They're coming from the right. Okay. They sure are. Turtle Justice in the menu. Can you join us again? Can you join us? You're in this game. Oh no. It still says you're in here. Okay.
I'm trying.
Maybe I'll let you back in. Let you
Yeah,
reincarnate.
it says.
Dude, is it possible you're just? Is it possible you're just running around like a ghost?
No.
Like someone else?
Dude, is
you?
it-
Maybe.
Get over here, dude. Come back.
Come back. You know, we should talk about positive things like what we're working on,
Whoa.
projects, creative things, life force things. Daniel,
Life Force.
the last
that
time we
sounds good.
spoke about instruments and such, we were getting some things set up. I am concluding, I think it's a 8-week or maybe 10-week class. I can't remember how many times we've met for this thing. Harmonium class tomorrow night. And dude, I have learned some chords. I have learned how to read a very, very simple piece of music and turn it into sound.
Dude,
It's
that's incredible.
nice. It's really nice. It was not that hard. I'm shocked at how I went from 0 to like not terrible, like fairly rapidly.
To hero.
Not at hero yet, but I still could use about 10,000 hours more. No, Mayor Buddy. Okay, Mayor Buddy. I'm gonna help you out over here. Anyway, I am looking forward to when you settle down a bit, and when I get out of this class, we should get a practice going.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking mega lightweight, no pressure. Everybody's got
Abso-freaking-lutely.
lives. When we hit like a Wednesday, we can catch each other up on like, hey, here's what I've been working.
baby!
Last week I said I was
getting
gonna figure
flanked.
out this cable. Now I got this cable fixed. Just someone to, like a little musical accountability situation. And it's all self-driven, like no stress, but we, you kind of push each other to do it just a little more.
Abso-freaking-lutely. I agree.
Just get to enjoy the highs and bottom out together.
It is magical to be able to sit down and make something that doesn't suck. It's like
Rub our
wait,
elevated
what?
brains together.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean, to
what?
make some music is just like, I can't even believe it that I can go in the lab and I can goof around, and for out of 3 hours, for about an hour of that 3 hours, what I'm doing, I'm not embarrassed to do.
Okay.
And that's an amazing ratio.
Yeah. That's fun.
That's fair.
It's super fun. Because I couldn't make anything like 6 months ago. Like I just no music coming out of my pores. My
No
absolute
chords.
favorite instrument these days
No music.
is I treated myself to a set of instruments that are used to make movie trailers. And so it's drums, but the most dramatic drums you've ever heard. It's a guitar, but it's the most dramatic guitar you've ever heard. Okay. And you can chain like 5 or 6 of these things together. So you literally press one button and it's like an entire string section. A women's choir. A bunch of really next level bongos. You know, they all sort of come in at the same note and at the same time. And it just sounds like you've got 40 people collaborating in perfect harmony to make this thing, and you're just playing one
Right.
note. It's insane. Obviously, the software's doing a lot of the work, but
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's
when
what
I
it's
play it
made
back,
for.
I'm like, nice. Not, you should stop doing this because this is sad.
that good old self-talk.
Yeah, man. It took a while to get past that point.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, it does take a while to get past that point.
With anything new, for sure. You go through a period of being just not so good. But anyway, you can get by it quick with practice. Anyway, that's why you practice. It's because you don't want to suck so bad.
Anyway, because you want to be done sucking.
Yeah, you're just like, that's why it's nice to just force yourself to play and be like, oh, you're really terrible at that. That's sad for
the
you.
suck
You should.
to get past the suck, or
Yeah,
you
you're
can
gonna-
just suck all the time. One or
Yeah,
the
this
other.
is. I mean, how much can you take? You should just practice more.
Yeah, life doesn't ask. Doesn't say please. It is not a. What do you call this? There's no. Mother Nature does not believe in me too.
No, it rewards effort. Effort. Effort is fun. Effort is fun.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna hold them off over here. They're reincarnating over
Cannon
here. I got it.
fodder!
Hey, Paul.
Yeah,
Have you ever played Minecraft before?
I have played Minecraft before. In fact, I don't want to brag or anything like that, but my nieces and nephews and I, a couple years ago, with my brother, got a shared Minecraft server rigged up, and we were all in this one universe together, and there was like 6 of us making shit together.
That's
Can
fun.
you help me with a Minecraft mystery that I encountered?
Me?
Yeah,
I mean, perhaps. I was going to ask you a question as well,
please.
related to
you go
Minecraft.
first.
I was going to see if
Mysteries.
we could perhaps host or have a Minecraft world for the either bowling
for
league,
this situation.
like for like a situation like this, like that would be like, and have kind of a where like we play to like both play the game, but also play off of each other within the game, because like you can role play in that game and do some fun stuff.
I think that would make an interesting side experiment.
Yes, I think it would be interesting to try.
I think we have to be on
Sideline.
PCs for it to work. Or is there a P? I
I'm
don't think there's
pretty
a
sure you can
PS4
crossplay
version.
nowadays. But yeah, you might as well just PC it, because it's not, you don't have to pay for it really. Or if you do, it's like one time. I think you probably do.
I find it there are, if you have your own, if we have our own server, we can be godlike humans on our own server and have as many resources as we want.
Yes.
So you
we
can, like,
just,
you know,
yeah.
Have as many explosives as you want. That's
Yep.
my favorite mode. Lots of
You
explosives.
think we could put? You think we could put a server?
Alright,
You
like,
can just
I
rent
use
one for
this-
like
this
$3.
desktop? Well, how you need a? Yeah, how big of
You're
a
right.
server do you
You're
need?
totally right. You could totally run it
'Cause
local
I think
too, like
my internet's fast enough up and down.
that. Yep, you could totally run it, Peter, and you could run it on that PC, and then we could.
It'd be
uh,
easier to have a PC set up and run it off of, like out of the house. You just have to have port forwarding set up.
What we would do is run what's called a software-defined VPN, like a Tailscale. We'd run a Tailscale on that computer and then on each of our computers, and then it's just as simple as finding the IP address in Tailscale, and Tailscale does all the other work. And you could very easily get that rock chalking and jayhawking. Yeah, let's try it out. I think that'd be a fun experiment. Why not? Sound, your headset just went into whack down. It's the end of the world. There it is, back. That is like a crazy sound.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel, how crazy is that sound?
It is fucking ridiculous.
It's like there's sounds and then there's this other category of things that happen, and that's in that other one.
Yeah.
To go back and watch.
It's spiritual.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the sound of a star getting pulled through a black
Yes.
hole or something.
I am awoken every single time. Yeah.
It's like it's so
Josh
next
thoughts?
level.
Let's get awoken. If I wasn't awake before, I am now.
They are torturing our asses. We are. This is okay. God dang it. Okay, we gotta reduce their numbers. I'm glad we're on top of this thing though.
Oh my goodness. Duck sauce.
Dude, we're gonna win this one.
Yeah, how did we get up here?
Darth Vader flew up here, and then we reincarnated. Just like you did with your mom, man. You just caught up to where your mom was.
Ha ha ha! Your mom made you come over here.
Fuck you. You were doing something else, then you found your mom, yo. You got born and shit, yo. You were your mom's first follower. You were your mom
called-
was your
she
first
said-
follower.
Said it's time for you to go to
Lots
bed.
of likes and exactly. Mom drug you into this dimension.
She could boot you out.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Some
by the
moms
way,
are more prone to the
Daddy's home.
Daddy's Home. Sounds like an 80s movie. Daddy's Home. Like Chucky or something. Dude, we're going to win this from on top of this. That was a very unique win. I don't think we've
yeah.
ever won in that particular manner before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been up
That's
there.
wall-to-wall victory. Okay, let's drop out and grab the Daniels.
Mhm.
And the way we drop out is we hit quit. And the way we do that is how does that work? How do you do the quit? Oh yeah, you press the little...
Frickin' munchin'.
You press the options button, and then in the options button you can quit the game. And now you can quit by pressing the circle. Yes, we're
There you go,
quitters.
the circle.
We're quitters. We're quitting out of here. Dude, we got Dude Core tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Mm.
Dude
I
Core.
Tomorrow night.
I'm either gonna miss a harmonium class or have a short Dude Core. But I'll figure it out. We got a solid hour that's absolutely next level.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I think I'm only gonna be able to do an hour as well.
Well, then let's fucking rock it, chalk it, and jayhawk it in an hour. We'll make it an intense hour. If no one's talking, someone just start screaming. Just to fill the hour with
Fill
awesomeness.
the void. The
Sounds
void
good.
that you will leave.
What
in
did we
this
say we were going to do
universe
last
by not
time?
expressing yourself.
We got the Bombers Beateker for the YouTube playlists, Daniel. That engaged.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
You
also
said
got
it's Beateker?
Beateker, the Bombers Beateker. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering how you
kinda-
pronounce that.
It's kind of based on a dark reference from World War II that a friend of mine once told me about. A Beateker is a travel agency. It's a travel guidebook. And when Germany was like launching rockets and dropping bombs on the UK, they pulled out their Beateker travel guide, and that's how they picked their targets. But this is a different concept. This is not bombing civilians, which is what World War II was known for. This is this Bomber's Beateker has to do with a different application, which is that Allied pilots, when they were dropping bombs, they sometimes would have taken out their target and they still had some bombs left and they had gas and they were coming home. So on the way home, they would get out their Beateker, and they would and the Beateker was a travel guide, and there was the Bomber's Beateker, and they basically go through and circle their stuff ahead of time. So if you had extra ammo and you had a little extra time, you could kind of go off course just a little bit, take out some more targets, be a good bomber, and then come back home. So, in our regard, has nothing to do with death and war. What it has to do with is prioritized backlog of things you're going to learn. So, surprise, it's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and you've got an hour. Get out your Bomber Beateker, go for an hour, go deeper in. You can have a personal one. This is one where we can just like share resources. But to have that set list that right now, if you got free time, you could actually jump into something that was meaningful and like educational or something you wanted to get better at, or just like you don't doom scroll, you preload your life with the media you're going to consume, and then there's no scrolling. You're just actually out there learning and obtaining awesomeness. Or just, with being with your own thoughts. But that's really boring.
That is ideal.
Whoa.
Yeah, being with your own thoughts. Whoa.
That's
Be
terrible.
careful there, Paul.
Reach. Thanks, man. Yeah. So the Bomber's Beateker is like so if there's, like, for example, that one I threw in there, Can't Get You Out of My Head, that Adam Curtis 6-part documentary. That's crazy. You'll watch it and it'll change your whole thing, and you'll be very unsure why it changed your whole thing. But it's like, wait, what's being said here? It's so emotional and weird and crazy, and I don't know. It hits me in a real soft spot. And it's interesting to learn the history of the Chinese Communist Party, Mao Zedong, all of their wild backstory. It's just very interesting.
Civil War and the Revolution.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I've watched a lot about Chinese, at least from the night after World War II.
Yeah.
And during World War II, after the Japanese kind of did their thing.
Well, those guys were in massive conflicts for many, many years.
Oh yeah, I know, but like World War II, like they were just on a roll. Heavy civilian casualties and shit. Yeah. Well, no, in just terms of just being super ambitious and aggressive. That's more or less what I mean. They're just being very aggressive.
Yeah, very imperial,
Japanese,
like we are.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, correct. But basically, yeah, I've watched a lot of YouTube regarding the China and the current situation.
We're almost done over there.
Some things that I didn't know about.
Go to A.
Going to A. Some things I didn't know about were in the Chinese Communist Revolution. They all retreated. All the kids. It was like a young person's revolution. It was young people.
Yeah.
And the young people retreated to the mountains, where they did away with all thought given to who was whose partner, and they all just had sex. Isn't that crazy? That it was like it's like some massive like mountain-based orgy festival as like the roots of the Chinese Communist Party. I bet I get killed for that, saying that out loud. I bet they can't tell themselves that over there. They're like, we were not born in a giant orgy. It's like, all right, maybe not. Maybe not you.
The CCP as it's like where it came from, like where Xi Jinping took it up to, like where it's at now.
So they're out banging everybody in the mountains, and but here's the point. It's the dissolving of
Cross
the normal
the T's and dot the I's, Paul.
Boundaries. Yes, exactly. It's the dissolving of the normal sexual boundaries that puts these young people in a revolutionary state of mind. It is literally the sex situation that causes the wild thinking, or at least incubates it.
The generation from the Mao Zedong era, like the people who are adults now and middle-aged, they have like little to no morals because they're so used to being hungry, like having to take every little thing that they could get type situation, that they do have very little morals themselves. And if your leaders are corrupt, I mean, you are also corrupt. Like if you
kidding, right?
If you like, it trickles down in terms of
trickle down chaos.
Morals. Yeah.
Dude, there's chaos.
But yeah. Oh yeah, there's chaos going on here. But yeah, I find China super interesting.
Okay, so after they like are banging each other in the mountains and shit, and they head back down into town, guess what they get up to when they get down into town?
Regulating.
Killing everybody.
Oh, okay. That's
Teachers, government officials, anybody who who was like they just killed their intelligentsia, like all the people that knew stuff, and they got rid of just this insane cross section of their society. Then they took their place. Then they took their place. They basically took over those positions, and that's how they came into power. And it's been kind of run like a gang ever since.
Yep.
And it's very
corrupt.
gangy. It's very super
Yep.
corrupt. Yeah, totally.
As well as the fact that they basically what we end up seeing on the front, like anytime something starts going wrong, and it's like because there are a lot of statistics that countries measure, and all of that to like get the final numbers that they end up reporting and stuff like that, and calculating all that. When China gets one that they don't like, or the CCP gets one that they don't like, they just stop reporting it.
Yeah.
So,
No.
So like in terms of
Or they
the
shoot the
amount of like.
messenger.
Yeah, so they shoot the messenger, and then also if anybody actually like says something that they're not supposed to, which would be the truth more or less, but they're like the shortcuts, lies, and facades is what they are most masterful at.
We've been importing a lot of Chinese authoritarianism into the United States in the last few years. Like
absolutely.
all of this, it's so weird how so many of the dynamics of the social upheaval now are similar to the way the Chinese Communist Revolution got kicked off. And that's what people should sit up and take notice to that, because a lot of this mind virus that's passing around is just communism. I heard Elon Musk say that the other day. He was totally right. It's communism rebranded. It's like, and it really is. That's why it's very important to know what communism is and why it sucks and why everybody who's lived under communism hates it and thinks you're absolutely crazy if you want to recreate it. Yeah.
You can study economics, and you can see how the money is.
Go America!
Yeah, what the incentives are going, and it's they're eating the middle class right now.
Selling it off. Well, that's what they did when they sold off the industrial base. That's why we got to get these nerds out of office. That's why we got to get someone who believes in America in office. America!
Someone who gives a fuck about the people.
More people
how about
understanding
like a real
and giving
patriot?
it.
How about a patriot?
Well, like people caring about voting and understanding like the importance of their votes, and more shorter term limits, so we have more people cycling in and out.
Love that. Love shorter term limits. Love term limits at all.
The process is so standardized.
Period.
Fucking speed up, because that way you don't get entrenched in.
Yeah, they could shake a lot of weight.
Oh
well,
yeah, every regulation you have to get rid of 3.
It'd be nice if we could just do democracy and not have to like kill our elders like they did in China in the Chinese Communist Revolution.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice if we could just do it, the way our founders set it up and we vote people out.
Civilized and shit.
Yeah, no death needed. Let's go that way. Preferred. But if people don't let go of their power and they think they're entitled to it, oh no, a little death might be needed. It's like, dude, you look at the Chinese society and how many people they killed. They killed like 50, 70, 80 million or something.
Also, like literally, Taiwan is what was left of the Chinese government towards the end. And
which is probably why they're so obsessed with like taking it back. Like,
yeah,
we're gonna
because
complete this experiment, yo.
China.
It's a dick showing contest.
Absolutely. But like, what's crazy is that like Taiwan is now like 5 times richer. Or like something way more impressive than that. They're just incredibly rich compared to China.
We can't get off a B. We can't get off a B. It's OT. It's overtime. It's overtime. We can't die. We can't die. I'm dead. Gotta stay on. Gotta stay on. I'm with you guys. I'm with you in 3, 2, 1. Let's take them out.
They don't know who they're fucking with.
We gotta stay here for some time to cap this thing, and then we're looking at 3 minutes for the next one.
They're on A2.
Okay, good.
Oh, they're on
Stay here,
both,
stay here.
man.
Sir Walcott, come back, come back.
Stay here. Stay here.
They just came out of the door behind you.
We're getting flanked. We're getting flanked.
Damn it.
Ah, we got turtle. We're supposed to. Okay, hang in there, hang in there. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Evade, evade. Ah, we're out. We're out. That's it. Okay.
Out of overtime too. Oh!
Oh,
Someone
what the
on
fuck?
A!
Who's on? Who's
Someone
on? Who's on?
A! Someone on A! Oh!
What the
Someone
fuck?
can
What
get
the
back on it.
fuck?
Someone
Come
can
on, come on,
get
come
back
on,
on it.
come on,
No!
come
We
on,
lost.
come on.
GG's.
Jeez. Who was on? Who was on?
Not any of us, I don't think.
Josh, that has to be one of us. Has to be one of the players. Josh, were you on?
It was me. I tried to ready
Dude.
up. I went as fast as I could.
Get that mic closer. We're maxing you out.
Sorry,
You're
I've been eating.
Okay. Woo! All right. We can also switch over to Fortnite at any point as well.
This is no Fortnite. I'm good.
No Fortnite?
Yeah, I deleted.
Oh, you don't
it.
want to play
I'm done
Fortnite with that handle, with that controller?
No, I'm just kind of over Fortnite.
Oh, God bless you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I've been
That's totally goated.
It's totally goated.
Totally goated.
It's totally
That's
goated.
totally
goated.
Fantastic. This taco is the
Fantastic.
most goated thing
This
I've ever tasted.
taco. This
Is
taco.
the most goated thing I've ever
taco.
tasted. This taco.
Is
my.
the best.
Fantastic. This taco is the
Fantastic.
most goated thing I've ever tasted.
Most goated thing I've ever tasted.
It's the most goated thing I've ever
The most
tasted.
goated.
I keep it 99 and then I round it the fuck up.
Keep it 99 and then I round it the fuck up.
Where am I listening? I'm listening to somebody with a serious English accent. What am I listening to? Is it a book on tape? No. Yes, it's a book on tape. I'm listening to this guy who wrote a book called Rock the Dance Floor, and it's about DJ techniques and how to do DJ shit. And he has a thick, briny accent, and it is awesome. He has broken me down, and now I just think the English sound cool.
Yeah, now you do.
I do. I was
Dude,
sort of putting up a resistance. I
You
was
got
like,
enough
why would you use all those
dance terms. You can probably
DJ dance terms?
DJ dance terms. You gotta. You're hosting. You gotta have cool sayings. Be witty
Exact them all.
and
It
British.
was dope as fuck.
Absolutely.
It's like refined
fuck.
hosting. You know.
High as Jesus on the space shuttle.
High society, British cunts.
High society British shit.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Ain't it great, love?
It's the
Isn't it?
weirdest verbal pause. Isn't it? Like
Isn't it?
they're just not. You're not adding anything. You're just saying, "Isn't it happening?" It's like it is happening, dude. It's totally happening. Isn't it?
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it happening?
Isn't it?
It ain't happening unless it is.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's like right. A century before right came around. Right? It's like, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Nope. And California speak or whatever the fuck.
That's Valley speak.
The
Valley.
hippies came along and fucked everything up.
The hippies.
The hippies.
Everybody's a hippie now.
Hippie. Yeah,
They kinda
won.
Hippie now.
Even vets are like, let's do these awesome psychedelics and get over our PTSD. They won. Hippies won. They won.
Oh yeah.
They won the
I had the
long
right
game.
idea. These taken.
Well, it's the same way that nerds won. Nerds like established their cred for all time at some point.
Fucking A, we got our butts eaten. I don't know. Something PG.
Wow, we're
Got
kicking
a
it back
heavy
here,
gun
but
at the front door.
nice.
Got it aimed at the front door. Yep. I just need line of sight to do it. I can.
Nice. Turtle Justice, I'm with you in 5, 4, 3. You got a nice little post up here. Nice nook. Clean out some of the refuse here.
My nest.
Filthy rebels.
Oh,
Ouch.
In it,
Almost clicked.
in it, in it, in it, in it,
It's
lad.
proper.
In it.
It's proper villainy, isn't it?
It's proper mad, lad.
proper madness. Proper madness.
Proper madness. Proper madness. Yeah.
Proper madness. Proper villainy.
villainy. English,
Villainy.
God bless him. Okay, so in this book I'm
The
reading,
villainy is just maddening.
they're talking about Shakespeare, and Shakespeare liked to smoke pipes in his backyard. He smoked a lot of
Of course he
pipes. Of course he did. He had an estate, like a house, and they dug up the backyard and they found a bunch of his pipes. He would just bury him, leave him in the ground when he was done with them or some shit. So they had a lot of pipes, and I'm talking a lot of pipes. They analyzed those pipes using gas chromatography, where they basically, it's like a non-destructive way that they can tell exactly what it is from a molecular level. Gas chromatography, and they analyzed
Man's
these
was
pipes.
smoking weed.
The bard was smoking weed. The bard was smoking cannabis. There was henbane, or some kind of hemlock, some kind of mandrake, some kind of wild psychedelic it's not really good one. And there was coca leaves and coca residue. And coca had been brought back from the New World, and as had cannabis apparently. And it was being smoked by the bard. And that is where he might have gotten some of his loquacious amazingness that gave us what many consider to be Western societies and in the English language best poetry and art. Isn't that crazy? Go cannabis.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
pretty wild. I can believe
Yeah.
it.
Totally.
I could see it.
I can see it.
Let the man.
Me and my weed.
So, if you're against weed, you can't do any theater in high school because you can't do any of Shakespeare's works.
Dun
without
dun
being a
dun.
hypocrite.
Get
Without
the
being a
fuck
hypocrite.
out of here.
Without being a hypocrite. You could choose to be a hypocrite, but don't go down that road. Don't be a hypocrite. Live your
Don't go
principles.
down that road, brother.
Don't
Best
don't
not to
sell
be
your
that
soul.
way.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Stand up for what you believe in.
Yep. Put your
Or what you
money
believe
where
in might
your
leave
mouth
you.
is.
Definitely
Yo,
stand up for what you believe in. Fight. Everybody wants you not
Stand
to
up
fight.
for
Everyone
what
wants
you
to sit
believe
down
in,
and-
or what you might believe in will leave you, or whatever the fuck.
or it'll believe you.
No, they will
Believe
leave
it, or
you.
It'll leave you.
If you
Dude,
don't
we have
stand
so
up
much-
for what you believe in, it will leave you.
We have so much awesomeness in America. All we have to do is recapture our society, and we're fine.
From our
Yeah.
slave
You got,
drivers.
you got great roots.
Exactly. We got good genes here in America.
Yeah.
Lot to draw from. Big old
My
gene pool.
jeans are.
Big old awesome gene pool. Lots of ideas.
And everybody
on how
wants to be
maintain this
here,
freedom
even if-
situation.
Everybody wants to be here, even if our government's
fucking-
being stupid globally.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're right because we hate our government. We're trying to get rid of it.
Yeah. Still,
We're
people
trying
want to
We
be here,
can
even
do
though.
that.
Get rid of it. We're not trying to get rid of it. We're trying to make it work for us. Is that wrong? No, that's democracy, you animals. Go back to school.
Go back to school.
Bunch of people like, hey man, don't fight for what you think's important. It's like, hey.
I would like to
No
win.
one- no one's asking.
Shut
No
up.
one's asking.
B,
one's asking your opinion on
B. But
Oh, we're gonna get to play the hallway, man. We're gonna get to play the hallway.
I love the hallway.
Yeah.
The hallway
The
is kind of
hallway
next
is
level.
my favorite.
It is the best level of any arcade game ever.
They are my favorite.
It is.
I love just
transcendent.
grilling these dudes.
Nice.
Like that?
Like that?
Bicep.
Woo! Let's go.
Craft. The hallway. Fuck.
We are gonna put these guys down like the filthy animals that they are.
This
Come on, you
hallway.
fucks! There they come.
There
Right
we
on
are. See, my grenade's like
filthy
almost
animal.
loaded up, ready to go again.
Yoda!
Nice.
Yoder! No, not Yoder!
Boy, they really broke through effectively.
Wow.
That Yoda.
Yoder.
We should have
They
backed
really
the fuck
just
up.
took that, like, my God, we're really gonna get to play the last level, like, real soon.
All right.
Like, 420. Here we go.
420.
Oh, damn. We should have paused the game. Took a second. Roll
Can't
one.
pause.
Smoke one.
Live server. It's just like
Nope.
life, no pauses.
Nope.
In it
We
to
make
win
the
it or get
game
the fuck
stop
out.
for us.
They literally kick you out.
Yeah, they will stop. They will kick you out.
They will kick you out.
If you're gone for more than it takes you to freaking urinate, it's
Urinate.
gonna, it's gonna
Depends on how
boot
much
you.
you've been, depends on how many liquids you got in you, I suppose.
And how
Oh,
far
dude,
your
I don't
bathroom is
know.
away. Also, B is being thrashed upon.
What the fuck?
B is being thrashed upon for sure. We need to get in there and make a difference.
B, we need to fall back. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. You could really free your fellow man just by teaching them, just educating them. Whatever you know, just teach it to other people. Just bring them up wherever they're at. And when you educate and when the people know like reality and the truth, that's why you head towards freedom as a society, right? Like a prosperous society
people,
of well-educated
more people.
citizens. Just
Real
educate
question
your
is,
fellow
does
citizens.
more people
Just-
equal more crime?
more people equal more crime? No, look at Japan. Most population dense part of the universe that we know of, and no crime at all. Not that kind of crime. Not street crime.
Yeah, interesting.
It's like like Tokyo is the most populous city in the world, the safest city in the world. It's that cultural discipline they've got over there.
Yep.
Where did that come from? Lots of education, lots of training in how to be a citizen.
Lots of intentional education, generational
parenting.
intentional education. Yeah.
Lots of
generational
giving a
enforcement
fuck.
of rules. Lots of giving a fuck about that kind of stuff for sure.
Not lots of I don't give a fuck.
That's how you get put into chains, baby. That's how you become someone's slave. I don't give a fuck equals, hey, you're gonna be someone's slave soon.
Yeah.
Start giving a fuck. Just saying that to the universe. Just saying that to all the kiddies in the space mining operations and the rings of Saturn in 2093 when this thing really takes off.
And the
when this
hearts of
podcast really
Jupiter.
finds its audience.
Yeah. Finds its audience on the moons of the dark moons of Jupiter.
Exact them all. Find some kind of crazy minerals out there. Families in Winnebago spaceships mining that shit.
Winnebago spaceships. Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
dude.
If you could have, if you
Spaceballs.
had the, if you had the
Airstream
drive,
that shit.
the drive
That's
core.
what the pill alien ships are. They're just gonna be like, you're gonna feel like
If
you're
you
in
could
an
get the
Target Luke
engine of a
Skywalker.
UFO. Imagine if
Yeah,
the
I
engine
want
of
a
a UFO is
UFO.
just like, exactly. Imagine if it's just the size of like a small chest.
Right.
And when you press a button on it, it just makes the stuff around it go to another place. So you could literally get like a lawn chair next to it, and then just press the button right, and you'd be off and moving through space and time, like you were floating or whatever. You know, like it would be a complete. So you could put it in anything. So to go into space, all you'd need is to bring some oxygen with you, because there's no pressure. There's no. It's not like being underwater.
Oh.
It's the opposite.
Luke
There's low pressure.
Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker's
Hi.
torturing our shit. Torturing our shit.
I am blind. I cannot fight, for I am blinded.
I was blinded as well.
Blinded
Okay,
by
now
the
imagine that
light.
this UFO engine, like, you could just operate it. No big deal. You could literally, with like a scuba tank, take your family to like some other place where there were no people. And if you could find a place that was habitable somehow, holy shit, you could start over. Like, it would just be like the American, like, Western expansion all over again, but into space. So yeah, space Winnebagos, let's go.
Let's decentralize this shit. You know,
Like
get off
wagons,
planet,
like space
baby.
wagons.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we're going interplanetary,
Spread out.
bitch.
You guys can
We're
can
looking
do all
for
the
some
authoritarianism you
bitchin'
want here.
properties. Because BlackRock bought them all.
Exactly. We need whole new planets.
We're not allowed to
This
live
shit.
here anymore.
Fuck this shit,
Pack it.
I'm out.
Can't afford the rent. Corrupt nonsense.
Too expensive on this bitch ass planet.
Bitch ass planet. Space Winnebagos, let's go. You know, then you grab an asteroid and you reverse engineer it with like nanobots or like some kind of 3D manufacturing process. Make your own spaceship, make your own Winnebagos. Set yourself up as a
That'd be
Winnebago
dope.
manufacturing hub.
Yeah. Rocks to Winnebagos.
Exactly. Like meteorites to Winnebagos, like 48 hours
Right.
with the right equipment. Then
Got
go
it.
get more asteroids, more Winnebagos.
That's the manufacturing problem we want to solve. Rocks
Space
to
Winnebagos.
Winnebagos in space.
Oh, we got another Luke Skywalker.
We would like to purchase an advanced shipment of jet rocket engines. No, we don't. We want that alien technology. We would like to
Dude, Luke Skywalker.
start funding independent journalism out the ass.
Exactly. with Vajra plasma spheres that make energy.
Right.
Just turn it into Bitcoin.
We're trying to find some fucking secrets out here.
Secrets everywhere. Like, there's so much we don't understand about nature, like right in front of our faces. That's a secret we don't understand.
Right, yeah.
Like,
This is like magic happening. We're like, what?
yeah.
And then we don't
Yeah,
do anything
exactly.
about it, and we let other people
do it.
spend all the money to learn about shit on like toilet paper or
Toilet
like
paper.
what the
I
fuck?
want to learn about toilet paper.
Yeah,
You gotta
might as
explain
well
that to me.
be paper, just burning shit.
Paper. Nice. Alright, thin them out, thin them out, thin them out. They got 40 seconds. Thin them out, thin them out. We're doing great here, guys. We're doing great.
Thin these fuckers out.
Thin them out, thin them out. They're getting reincarnates. Thin them out. There we go.
33 seconds left. Let's not fuck this up.
Not fuck it up. Not fucking it up. Just keep
I think we
the
got
pressure.
this.
Fuck yeah,
Keep-
just
keep
keep
the-
downranging.
Down. That's the term, dude. I was just reaching for the term. That's the term. Downranging. yeah.
Downrange him.
Downranging them. That just means spray and pray. You're not even aiming anymore. You're just like you're shooting into
Well,
a
you
sea of
can't
red.
see down there a lot of
You
the
can't.
time.
You're just hoping your bullets
You
add up
kind
to
of
some
like, that's where the
liberation
red
of these
dots
souls.
are.
Nailed it.
That's right.
Nailed
That's
it.
right.
Fuck yeah.
Nailed it.
That's right.
See, this is where Fortnite would come in as a nice stress relief. Gather some
Stress
berries,
relief.
get a sniper
Minecraft is a
rifle.
good stress relief.
I will. Okay, so here's the Minecraft situation I wanted you to illuminate me on. Okay, in Minecraft, in those servers, there's a field where you can type in a number. And when you type in that number, 76218472215, enter, it turns into a whole world. And the entire world is procedurally generated from that number. So that you can go make any Minecraft world you want, and it'll give you that number, which is like a hash code for the whole reality. And somehow from that number, you can restore the whole world. How does that work?
Seeds, I believe, is what
Yeah,
you're talking
seeds,
about.
exactly.
Yeah.
But how can you like make like a complex thing like that? It pull down to like just a few numbers, and you can reproduce the entire stack from that one.
I don't necessarily know the finer details of it, but basically it has to do with like if there's a 32-bit version of this game, it would have half of the possibilities it has. But I think there are like several trillion.
Trillion, totally.
It's either hundreds of billions or
Kabillions.
a couple trillion like worlds that can be generated, because it's all about the fact that it's a 64-bit game, and because there are 64 bits, they're like it's going to be multiplied by 64, and that like
No, taken to the power of 64.
yeah, or something like that, and it's like it's
64,
stupid.
like times itself, times itself, times itself 64 times.
Yeah, it's stupid capable. But yeah, like I was thinking, like, have you ever played this survival Minecraft? Like, if we just had a survival world, or
No, tell me
Have you-
about it. What's it about?
Well, I mean, it's just survival is in like you have hearts that you gotta regulate, you gotta eat. There are monsters you fight at night. You make a house, you store
Can
your
you do this
shit.
as a band of people?
Yes, this is a band of people kind of thing, and this is more of what I mean by you role play within the game. Like you have this little
Nice.
dude you got to keep alive, but you also have like you can trade, you can come up with your own like economies. Like if you trade something for a fish, all of a sudden you've just established like some form of exchange, and you can continue to work with that, and do stupid shit or try to regulate it.
We could
all kinds
preload
of.
giant complicated structures and give ourselves unlimited dynamite and then just blow them up.
This is also something we could do in a creative world. That'd be more of a creative thing because that'd be like incredibly difficult to do in survival mode. You could do it though. You could absolutely do it. There are farms you can set up to automate the collection of these things.
Oh, you can, if you have your own server, you can just activate God mode and then just give yourself the unlimited ability to make whatever you want. Have you ever done that?
You can.
Nice. This is also cheating, I'm sure. I mean, you're not actually going through the mechanics
Well, I
of the
mean,
game.
it's not necessarily cheating. The game is really whatever you make it. So, I mean...
Right.
Exactly.
It's open. It's like a
Yeah.
massive
That's
open
why, like, there's not technically cheating.
editable world.
You make the
Just
game
be
whatever the
creative.
fuck you want. There's just, like, ways in which... Like, there are, like, different ways to play the game. Because Minecraft is not just, like, a survival game, of course. There are a lot of people that play it solely for PvP or solely for, like, its multiplayer servers that are community-based. I mean, there's all kinds of different player categories. There's the speedrunners.
Dude, I would love to do it. Maybe I can catch up with some of my nieces and nephews who are Minecraft nerds. We can, if we get a server going, maybe that's a way to. That'd be super fun.
That would be
Draw 'em
fun.
in. Make the connection, game wise.
There's a lot of possibility within that game just because of the way it's nature.
Yeah. No, it can be very creative.
Yeah.
I had a VR interface for it one time.
I have
where you're in Minecraft, but you're also in VR, and then you just Minecraft around.
You
Kinda
can
cool.
actually set up a server for people that do have the headsets. They can use it, and like if for the people who are on the server, if it's a server mod, you can make it to where anyone who joins it also sees the other people in their VR mode and interacting with stuff.
That's good, interesting.
Adding that whole
This was just a
layer of
control. This was just a control
awesomeness.
surface. This was years ago, though.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a not perfect technology by far, but it has been updated.
Dude, I saw Luke Skywalker in my scope, and I tried to mark him.
Nice. That's
Didn't
right.
work.
Yeah, you can't mark in this game, unfortunately.
Can't mark in this game.
I want to pick some berries, dude.
Memba berries wearing down his.
I want to drink some slurp juice.
Slurp juice, dude.
Where's the slurp?
Fuck this Ewok, bro.
Where's the slurp? Okay, Josh, how you doing over there, man? You're so quiet. Can you hear us still? I think his.
Joshua!
Hello?
You might be
Hello?
There you go. There you go. You were muted. That's what was going on. We didn't hear from you in a while. I bet you were saying small things and being like, why aren't these guys responding to me?
No, I wasn't that
Are you
worried about
lonely?
it.
How do we make you louder?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think I've ever
I don't
said
know.
that.
here, is that
Make you
better?
lou- That's much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I can hear you for reals. Dude, we are not doing great on this capture over here. Why is this so hard?
It's hard because they're good.
I guess so. These AIs are like, We're not playing around. We're gonna wear
Make
your
their lives
skins,
difficult.
humans. All right, we are capping
Where are you
B.
out?
B is where we are capping. Capping on B. Everyone stay put. Everyone stay put.
In the
Alright.
top corner of the box.
Nice. Nice. I guess we can spread out just a titch. Head him off with the pass. Boy, they
They're
just
coming
don't
over
even...
the top of the hill now.
Whoa, I'm
Yeah,
being
I really want to
shot
mark these
up.
guys. Whoa, we got flanked on the left.
Oh,
Oh, got capped right at the base.
Oh man, we're all dead. Now we got to decide: do we actually want to bail
Oh.
B out, or do we want to?
right out the throat.
Okay,
I mean,
just
they're all
right here.
concentrated on B.
We just go
We
A
could
then.
make a dash for A.
This is A then. And then when they come get us on A, maybe we mess them up.
Run back to
Push
B.
Exactly.
B is
that.
being capped. I still think we focus on A. Us four.
Okay.
If you hold down the jump button on Vader, you jump really high.
You like force float.
Yes. Flanking my way to A.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna be on A momentarily. These guys are easy sauce.
I'm gonna move it. Let's focus burning down B direction a little bit. I'm gonna scout up.
Peter, I want to turn your volume up a little bit.
Am I loud?
You're just on the edge of hearing.
Oh,
I need to
up
s-
No,
up
you're-
of the
you're
hill,
not
top
loud.
of
Oh, here,
hill,
no.
on
Yeah,
A.
There we
they're
go.
coming from. Yeah, they're coming from the top.
There's a flank.
Okay. Yeah, 2 left.
Ow. Mistakes were made.
A is clean. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oh my god. Okay, A. I am on A. I am capping on A. Why am I the only one capping on A?
Because
I
we're
got
trying to
you
push
above.
B.
Okay, I don't think it speeds it up. Once upon a time, I thought it sped it up if we had 2 people. I don't think it matters.
No, I don't think
right.
it does. That's why I'm above you. That's why.
Okay.
That way we're
yeah,
not
no, that's a
concentrated.
nice. That's a nice. You got a nice view into that cave. That's a nice way to go.
Yeah, I could see pretty well from right here.
Oh, got a Yoda up here on me.
We got people coming in on the north of
Bitch.
A,
Bitch!
but they failed.
Anybody wanna shoot at Yoda while he kills me?
Yeah. Totally right.
He's too far out of range
While
for
he
me to
kills
do
me.
anything.
Wow, he kills me. That's hilarious. All right, I think I hear
Yeah,
his.
we
I hear
get-
his lightsaber or something. All right, we are moving in on A. There comes a Yoda. There is, in fact, a Yoda out here.
Yoda up in this bitch.
He's right here. He's also, someone's shooting him. He's just messing with AI, the bots. God, I don't know why he's turning his
Yeah,
back
boss.
on me.
Yeah,
Not
boss.
turning your back on me.
That is right, boss. He's
Yeah,
been
baby.
overwhelmed bad.
All right, I'm fighting my way into A here.
As am I.
Nice. We're almost there. A little more cleaning out.
I've got my heavy gun
Got it.
out. I got my
Got a
heavy
wood-
gun out.
Heavy gun. You hold that, and I'm gonna move in and grab it. Nice. Okay, we are capping. We are in fact capping.
Being blasted from the side.
Yep. Where is it? Where is it? Here they come.
Oi, to your side,
Sorry.
man. I got you.
Yep. That's exactly where they are. Right back there. There they are.
They're real evil dudes.
Pretty
These
much.
rebels. So evil.
They are. They are.
Have you heard the
plenty
Empire's
evil.
latest propaganda today?
Yeah, man. What are we talking about? I love it.
Oh, give me those sweet, sweet notes.
Give me those sweet nodes of propaganda. My brain craves them. Empire, please.
That's funny. Oh my god.
To your right.
Yeah.
Oh, got him.
Just another day in the Corps. Let's go.
Just patching wounds and sucking titties.
Yeah, we're beating the rebels on all
I was
flanks
thinking,
today.
like, paying for college.
I like to look on the bright side, focus on myself.
Here comes my bonus. I'm gonna pay my water bill. Here we go.
We are winning on all fronts against the rebels.
Big time. We got 4 extra minutes on the clock for this next one.
These
Nice.
space criminals.
Space criminals. You're condemned. You're condemned. I'm pronouncing judgment on you, and on you, and on
They
you.
all are criminals.
Space criminals. I love it. All right, here comes. We're moving in on A. That's for sure.
They would dare defy daddy government.
Exactly. Rejoin
Big
the swarm,
daddy
you fucks.
government. Star Wars is just a big, like, political space drama.
Yeah.
Or at least in the prequels, the Clone Wars is all political. And then the Empire is more or less, it's a lot less political.
Have you ever heard about the sci-fi shit in the Hindu Vedas? In the
No.
Hindu Vedas, they have references to space battles with ships and to crazy weapons that can like destroy universes and stuff. Like it reads like Star Wars. Like
Reads like a
a
space
long time
opera.
ago in a galaxy far, far away, they had these crazy ships and these crazy powers and
It was
lot
all
of the
galaxy and it was now.
yeah. It's
Pretty much.
from a different human civilization, like from something way, way, way different than we would understand. Like, and you're just getting like a little fragment of it. Anyway,
A little verse of
it's like a postcard from another dimension, time and space wise.
Oh yeah.
God, that guy's gone.
big death.
Yeah, I had to
Owie.
sacrifice myself for that one, but I'm good. I'm with you guys in 3, 5, 6, 4, 3.
Oh, that's a
2.
big bomb. Big bomb.
All right, Bosk, with you. Boom, let's go. Let's drop these nerds.
Dropping on these fools.
Dude, we got Ewok problems, infestations.
We got an infestation of Ewooks. Ewooks.
Fuzzy nerf herders out
I
here.
got an Ewoke. Ewoke.
When I was a child, Ewoks were so cute and cuddly. They were really your friends. Now I just spend my time shooting them with energy weapons.
Slaughtering them with blaster rifles. Or they just shoot me with their sticks and stones.
Their humans are not bad.
Ours are better.
Yeah, they are. But theirs are not terrifyingly bad. I'd like it if they were a little worse. Alright, Turtle Justice. Bosk, I'm with you in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my god. You got
This is a
we got
great
shield.
little.
That's weird. Crazy town. Crazy town.
Ooh!
Dear lord. I'm in a shield.
There's so
weird.
much going on.
There's so much going on. Take your ADHD medication, kids. Just kidding. That stuff will kill you.
Keep up.
Keep up.
Keep up. Keep up.
You feeling slow today? Here.
Slow.
Here's some candy.
I got killed by an Ewok's hunter's bow. That's embarrassing.
That's a little late.
This armor should definitely stop a wooden arrow, right?
No.
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 Like if this looks like it would stop.
You would think,
a piece
but
of
no.
wood, and you know, a couple ounces of. Dude, we got 10 seconds to make real on this promise here.
They're as deadly as you can't aim. Because you're a stormtrooper.
Oh,
That's
fucking
hilarious.
sages out here.
It's a good maxim. I make a good T-shirt in this game.
Yeah.
They're only as
Well,
deadly as you can't aim.
stormtroopers can't aim for shit.
You mean our AI troopers?
No, just in general.
Oh my god, I love this guy. This Enforcer droid is the best. This might be my favorite gun in all games ever. I've
Got a
used it
Yoda?
So much. Yep,
Got a Yoda?
A dead me!
That Yoda is not too terribly bad.
Yeah, we got him.
I have a maul.
I died, but
Down.
we got him. Overtime?
Oh
We're dead.
shit. We died a little too much. A little too much.
We died a little too much too fast.
Gonna die more slowly.
Oh,
Let the pain linger.
So,
Dudes, let's switch over to something. Let's switch over. You wanna switch over?
Let's
Josh,
tap.
can we drag you? What?
Let's tap. I'm going to be
Done?
done.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
great.
I've been
We
going
can call
for
it a
2
night.
hours. We're good.
2 hours.
So-
Gentlemen, it's been so much fun.
wide.
Go ahead. What were you
It has
saying,
been
Josh?
fun.
is there a way to play like to fly spaceships in this?
Yeah, there is a way to place it. Yes.
Can we like do sky battles?
I think yes.
Yes, I do
try
believe
that.
so.
Wait, Battlefront though. I don't know if you can do it in Battlefront. I know you can do it in the solo game. In the solo game, you can do it. But we could probably Google
Multiplayer.
it faster than we could explore the menus.
Well, in Supremacy, in that, like, I thought you used to be able to have air vehicles that you could actually use
Yeah, they have
in
some
game.
floating, like bikes and boat type.
No, I meant like you could get like a whole ass speeder in the sky. And
No, there is
own some dudes.
there is some kind of space flight game
Anyway,
aspect to the whole thing.
I know
Dude,
in the same.
Yeah,
This is loading up like
Starfighter
next one.
Assault. Leave group and
Starfighter
start a
Assault.
new match.
There you
That's what
go.
I'd have to do to play them.
Well,
But
Daniel, I
that's
look
what
forward
it
to us
is.
getting a practice night going and blessings on the new and acquiring the new chords and all of this. We also got to jump into the Bible, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's start with the Book of John. I've recently learned a bunch of new cool stuff about John, and I wanna reread that one. How about just start at your own pace, and we'll work our way through John and make notes or anything that sounds cool or anything you want to talk about or that you're just finding insight into, and we'll read John. How's that sound?
That sounds good. I mean, I know too little to complain, so
Dude, that's a pretty good
willing
one
to
to start
start.
with.
yeah,
If we really
exactly.
wanted to start,
Yeah.
I mean, that's fun. We could also start with Luke. Luke has the entire story of Mother Mary's whole game is laid out in Luke and in no other of the Gospels. So that's a good one to get into for Christmas.
That's
How about that?
interesting.
How about we hit some John between now and the Advent season, and then we hit some Luke in Advent, and then because you got the baby Jesus in Luke.
Sounds
more or less.
good.
Jesus.
Baby Jesus. Baby
Baby
Jesus.
Jesus. Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
Gentlemen, Josh, what are you up to? What kind of cool stuff you got going on?
Dude, just work and family.
Nice. That's brilliant. Gents, we got Dude Core tomorrow at 8 EST. If you can be there, be there. Otherwise, be square.
EST.
Have a wonderful evening, guys. We're going to go out on a little music here. Here we go.